The Shark Deck.
Hey, good news. If you're a waiter and you're serving Jason Derulo, he might leave you an awesome tip. That's what happened to Jordan Schaefer. Jordan works at Charleston's restaurant in Omaha. Derulo ran up a $760 bill. I wonder what he ordered there. But don't worry about that because the tip was $5,000. Jordan Schaefer shared this on his TikTok, writing, "Serving Jason Derulo and his family is something I'll never forget. I cannot say thank you enough." Derulo's in the video. Schaefer says, "Wow, my heart's beating really fast." Derulo replies, "You guys are really awesome, man." Hey, good news if you like old pubs. We've got one for you that's 5,000 years old. Yeah, archaeologists recently found a tavern in the city-state of Lagash. Apparently, the bar had an open-air sitting area and a kitchen complete with a clay oven, clay chiller, and ancient crockery. Sounds like a nice place, and it was open 1,000 years before the Great Pyramids. Wow. The project manager who oversaw the dig said, "We're not going after big mounds expecting to find an old temple. We use our techniques, then based on scientific priority, go after what we think will yield important information to close knowledge gaps in the field." Reed Goodman is an archaeologist at the University of Pennsylvania, and he told CNN, "The fact you have a public gathering place where people can sit down and have a pint and have their fish stew, they're not laboring under the tyranny of kings." Right there's something giving us a much more colorful history of the city. Hey, good news if you're a butterfly. You guys are back, baby. Second year in a row, the numbers are up. Volunteers surveyed 272 overwintering sites across coastal California in November and December, and they counted 335,479 individual butterflies. That's up from the 250 grand counted last year. 335,479 is squarely back into what was considered normal in 2000 to 2017. That's awesome. Two brothers who knew nothing about each other's existence got together in their 80s. Alan, he's 87. He got a call out of the blue earlier this year saying, "I think my grandfather's related to you." It turned out it was his half-brother John's granddaughter Natasha on the phone. She'd been researching the family history. Let's see what happens here. The men's father, John, left Alan's mother when Alan was just 6 months old. Alan said, "We didn't talk about my dad because my mom hated him. He then turned up at my door when I was 26. I did learn a bit about him, but he never mentioned I had a brother. His brother is John, who's 85. Both men are great-grandfathers and both love motorbikes." A French bulldog is obsessed with British actor Henry Cavill. What you think I was going to say? The bulldog spends her days in a shrine dedicated to Henry Cavill and only watches TV if Henry Cavill is on the screen. Must be a big fan of the Snyder Cut. Heather Land is the human that hangs out with the bulldog and first noticed bulldog Rory's fascination with Henry Cavill last year when she was watching The Witcher. Rory the bulldog would perk up and she'd stare at the screen every time Henry Cavill appeared on the screen in The Witcher. Heather was wondering if the dog liked the show or liked Henry Cavill, so then they put on Man of Steel, and Rory the bulldog was riveted throughout, and Heather swears the obsession is not a hoax. I mean, what kind of hoax would it be? You get some dumb podcast to talk about it? Heather has posted about Rory the bulldog's obsession with Henry Cavill on social media, which has prompted people to suggest that she print off a picture and see if she would recognize Henry Cavill in real life. So she did that, and it was confirmed. Rory the bulldog would stare at the picture of Henry Cavill for minutes at a time, multiple times a day. People on social media reacted and started sending them photos of Henry Cavill, and soon Rory the bulldog shrine was created. That's your 5 good news stories for today. Follow the show for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. You have a great day. Hi, I'm Johnny Mac, host of Daily Comedy News. Do you like the little Letterman homage there on the music bed? Yeah, start your mornings with a quick 10-minute recap of late night, not Dave, all late night. And the latest on Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, John Mulaney, Tig Notaro, Eliza Schlesinger, Amy Schumer, Joe Rogan, Mark Maron, all your favorite comedians. It's Daily Comedy News. It's an easy way to start your morning, and I promise I'll keep it clean. Daily Comedy News, wherever you get your shows.